Peace, love, and light. I am back with my family tree DNA results. It's very interesting that doing these ancestry tests, I've gotten to see a lot, learn a lot, and actually really get in touch with who I am and where I come from. So my origins say I am 87% African. And when it breaks it down, it says I'm 84% West African and 3% East Central African. That's pretty much a large percentage. 87% is very large. And then I have 9% European, which we all know during the slave trade, the diaspora incidents, we had a lot of rape, we had other things going on to where our people were mixed in. But that's pretty much really small. It's not even 10%. So says that I am West and Central Europe. Okay, so West and Central European. Then I have small trace amounts. The trace amounts, it means a trace amount indicates that a very small amount of shared DNA in common with corresponding populations. In some case, this minor percentage could be attributed to background noise. So when you travel or mix in with people, so my trace amount says I am less than 2% South Central African. So that's even adding on to the 87%. So close to 88%, I would say. Less than 1% Southeast Asian. Then I have less than 1% of North and Central America, less than 1% of South America, and then less than 1% of West, Middle East, and then less than 1% of Oceania. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it, but I'm thinking it'd probably be in the ocean, probably around Australia maybe. And these are very small trace amounts. And I wasn't surprised that it said I'm African, even though a lot of people are going on to this new doctrine of being Hebrew. We were always called African American. We were always called Ethiopian or all these different things. And these are all stemming from Africa. Even when we say we're Israelites, Israel, before the colonizers decided to cut off Israel from Africa, that was considered Africa as well. So I'm not surprised all these things are coming up. Even parts of Asia were actually part of Africa beforehand, and the original people were very dark. The indigenous people are dark. So I wasn't surprised that it said that I'm so much African. But these results were so vague that I continued my journey to learn more about where I came from, because just saying West Africa is huge. It has a lot of different countries. Same thing with East Africa. East Africa has a lot of different countries. So trying to pinpoint exactly where I came from, I didn't get that from this DNA test. So it was good to just at least see this part. But like I said, I wanted to indulge more. So I'll be posting my next results from my next DNA test, because I've done plenty of them, and I'll be sharing with you. So thank you for watching. Push the subscribe button if you can, please. I really appreciate my subscribers. And like the video if you like it. If you don't like it, that's fine too. And I appreciate you watching. And that way we are getting to learn these things. And that way you don't waste your money on certain tests. Because this one, I would feel like I didn't get a lot of what I really wanted. I didn't get a pinpoint yet. There was no pinpoint. They didn't even mention a country, because Africa is a continent, not a country. So as I go on, like I said, we'll go probably more into depth, because each test is different and they'll give you more in-depth details as you go. So thank you again for watching. Have a nice day. Peace, love, and light.